Okay, so we got to B'chatzos Alayla Chosrim Mochin Ezer Anpin V'Naasa Zivug. So he writes like this: Zecha Inyan Nimshach Ad Chatzos Alayla. What Inyan are we talking about? Als Kavar Nivnis and Nukva V'Nisakna. So what we're talking about at Chatzos Alayla, a Yichud takes place. And he says when that takes place, Oz Kavar Nivnis and Nukva V'Nisakna, because you've already gone through a Nesira here, a Dormita and a Nesira. V'az Cholzim HaMochin the Mekoma B'Reisha Dezer Anpin, and then what happens is the return of the Mochin to the Reisha Zer Anpin. B'chatzas Aladim is Davik B'Nukva, and they make a Yichud in the Nukva. Now, what happened over here is that there was a Yichud. I think he's talking about the Yichud in the Chek of Abba Ve'ima. So this is number Kaf. Number Kaf down below says like this. V'zecha Ve'inyan Nimshach. Let's go on to the light print. Zamana Dormita, when Zer Anpin falls asleep, and he had said yesterday, a kavanah that we should have is that we are participating in the feeding of a direct feeding of the, by, he's going to mention it in the next one about Maim Nukvin, by going in the Dormita, by bringing the Shefa directly of Ima directly into Zer Anpin, into the Nukva of Zer Anpin. So let's go on. Zamana Dormita V'Chashena Nimshach Ad Chatzos Alayla. So he's telling you this is the way things go in Olam Atzilus. Of a Meshach Zaman Zecha Na'asa Kol Seder Chaniskar, and over this course of the time, all of this is mentioned. The highly Histalkus HaMochin, that is, the Mochim leave, Mizer Anpin, V'his Pashtus and Benuk of V'nuk, okay, he says it. The V'chatzas Alay the Chos and the Mochin the Bekoba Mispashta B'zer Anpin, but then at midnight, what happens is that the Mochin, which were originally in the Nukva, go back into Zer Anpin. Now, she's already an independent entity, but her Mochin leave. V'hantan says Zivug Zun, but then what happens then is now she's around the front of him, I guess, and the Yichud takes place, but no, I'm wrong. V'hu hazivug debia rishona. It's not the yichud that I was thinking. It's the yichud of the bia rishona. So what happens is you have dormita, you have nesira, and then she's still around the back, so to speak. They still have their backs to each other, but she's independent, and now they go up into the chek abba ve'ima, which is what he's going to say. L'tzorach hasiyas kli v'rucha na'asa b'chatzas alayla, because that is what happens at midnight. But in order to get to that, to make what? The kli and the ruach that's inside of the kli is the nuk, and the ruach is the zer anpin, or the aspect of the male. And b'chatzas alayla, that's what happens. Hirshin is buyer in yonder DRUSHOT. Now we talked about that, but the little sequence here is that the sleeping part, the dormita part, is in the first part of the night, and then after that, when you hit midnight, then actually they're going to make a yichud of at the chek of Abba Ve'ima, as we've seen before. Okay, going on, number light print, dark print. V'zecha v'sod kiyu v'adan l'kum b'chatzas alayla. So this is the secret of that. L'choros inyan chazaras hamochim b'reisha dezer anpin. And why do we want to get up at midnight? Is to teach about the inyan of the return of the mochim b'reisha dezer anpin, the hisdavek b'nukva kamoshi is bar in yana. So I guess what he's saying, he's saying that if the Mochin are going to remain in the Nukva, then Zer Anpin won't have Mochin, and the Mochin really have to go from him into her. So then there has to be a reversal. The Mochin have to leave her, go back into him, and he'll draw her near to him, but at higher level, at the level of the Chek of Abba Ve'ima. And now really try to understand what's playing over here at Chatzos Laila, Besot Chatzos Laila Akum Lahodos Lach, which is the secret of that phrase. So we have like 2 minutes, and let me see if I can get down to just this little piece. V'ligrom Zivug Elyon, and this is for the purpose of this Zivug Elyon. So I'm just thinking that my mind is I feel like I had a burden lifted off of me. The sun was in Capricorn, and the Capricorn has a big effect on me, a negative effect, although I see that, I'm really probably a Capricorn ascendant. At any rate, now we're moving into the sun in Aquarius. It seems lighter. We got a new president, we got to do this, but in Israel, still problems. Hapi zecha yivura b'sod kiyuv hakima b'chatzos alayla. Shenis boyer b'zoyer b'harbe b'komos. Decha be'inyan the kiva rabamora al chazaras amochem. This is what you have to understand. You coming back to consciousness means that you are as if you were Zeranpin. And now the coming back to consciousness at this time of night is the same thing as bringing the mochin. It's consciousness back into Zeranpin. The masha ha'adam yashin hum machrishin estalid b'menach hiyusa shehem ha'mochin shalom. V'inyan the kima machashena. So in the inyan of the kima of shena, mora achazaras ha'mochin, it teaches that the mochin are coming back. So it just says what I was trying to say. So that's the reason why you have to get up at midnight. That's the whole thing. The Zohar talks about it, and you know that Rebbe Nachman talks about it all the time. And the same thing, the reason why is because at that time, this gives him that inyan of kimam, and with the sleep is like bringing the consciousness back. So anyway, somewhere in the Shefa, he's going to tell you that nowadays, and he said, I think he even says it in the name of the Rishash, that we don't have to do that exactly like that, because we learned in the back of the Sefer that there's other techniques in terms of greeting Chatzos Alayla. Okay, that's the shir for today. Felt a little lighter today. Kol Tuv.